Hello everyone, I'm Paul and this is problem 3499. Maximize active section with trade 1. This is a medium problem and the key to solve it is observation, so let's start. We are given a binary string, meaning a string with only zeros and ones. Ones are active sections and zeros are inactive sections. We can perform at most one of these operations, and the job is to get the maximum number of active sections, meaning ones, after this operation. And the operation goes as follows. First, we can convert a contiguous block of ones that's surrounded by zeros to all zeros. For example, here we have a 1 that's surrounded by zeros, so we can convert this to 0. And then we can convert a contiguous block of zeros that's surrounded by ones to all ones. Let's say that we have a 1 to the left. Now we have a block with all zeros here that's surrounded by ones, so we can convert all of these to ones. 1, 1, 1, 1. And here it says that we need to treat the string as if we had ones at both ends. So let's imagine that we have a 1 here and another one here. So where should we use the operation? Because here we have two blocks of ones that are surrounded by zeros. Let's say that we decide to use the operation here. First we transform this block of ones into all zeros, so we get something like this. Then we transform this block of zeros into all ones, and after doing this, the total number of ones without counting these two ends is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we decide to use the operation here instead, we can replace this with 0, and now this block of zeros is in between these two ones, so we can replace all of this with ones, and now the total number of ones is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, given that 6 is larger than 5 and we are looking for the maximum number of ones after the optimal operation. The result here is 6. Let's say for a moment that we don't have the operation available. What would be the result in this scenario? Well, the number of ones, right? So in this case, that would be 2. Now, given that we have the operation, we can only use it in scenarios in which we have a block of ones surrounded by zeros. Why? Well, remember that this is the first step of the operation. In the opposite scenario, with a block of zeros surrounded by ones, we can't use it. We have to start with something like this. So here we have two choices. So we can say that the final result is the initial number of ones plus the maximum number of zeros surrounding some block of ones. Here we have 3 zeros surrounding this block, and here we have 4 zeros surrounding this block. The maximum between 3 and 4 is 4, so we should use the operation here. After the operation, we transform all of these into ones. So the final result will be the initial number of ones plus the total number of zeros surrounding some block of ones, which in this case is 4. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. The next question is, how do we get the maximum number of zeros surrounding a block with ones? Well, for every candidate we have to look left and right, which means that we are looking at blocks with zeros. So we can build an array where every value corresponds to the length of a continuous block of zeros. Here we have 1 and the length is 1, so here we put 1. The next block of zeros is right here. The length is 2, so here we put 2. The next block of zeros is here, the length is 2, so here we put 2. Now we can say that the best value that we've seen so far is initially 0, and we are iterating these blocks from index 1, so here is the I pointer. And every time here we keep the maximum between what we already have and the current value plus the previous value. 2 plus 1 is 3, which is greater than 0, so here we put 3. And just to be clear, this means that here we have 1 0, here we have 2 zeros, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, which means that we have 3 zeros surrounding this block of ones, so the result up to this moment regarding the maximum number of zeros is 3. Now we are here, so in best we keep the maximum between 3 and 2 plus 2, so here we put 4. And just to be clear, this means that we have 2 zeros to the left, 2 zeros to the right regarding this block of ones, and the sum is 4. Given that 4 is larger than 3, the new best is 4. Now we move the I pointer and we are out of bounds, so the final result is the initial number of ones, 2, plus the maximum number of zeros surrounding a block with ones, 4. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Time and space complexity for this will be big O of n. So with this in mind, now let's go with the code. First we can say that n is the length of the string, the initial number of ones is 0, and we need an array for sections of zeros. This is empty initially. And now we can say that I is at index 0, and while I is strictly smaller than n, we are in bounds, so we check if the current character is either 1 or 0. If it's a 0, we need to count the number of zeros in this block. So we can say that sh is equal to I, and while sh is smaller than n, meaning we are in bounds, and the character at sh is equal to the character at I, we move sh. After this while loop, we can say sections.append the number of zeros, which is given by the right bound minus the left bound plus 1. So here we use sh minus I. And down here we can update I to whatever we have sh. Else, this means that the current character is a 1, so we can say ones plus equal 1, and we move the I pointer one step forward. After this while loop, down here we can check if the length of sections is strictly smaller than 2. In this scenario, there's no scenario with a block of ones surrounded by zeros, so we can just return the number of ones. If we are down here, the number of sections is greater or equal to 2, in which case we can get best. Remember that this is the maximum number of zeros that we can get surrounding a block of ones. So now we can say for I in range, we go from 1 to the length of sections, and down here every time the best is the maximum between what we already have and the current value, section size plus the previous value, section size minus 1. We are checking every pair of consecutive sections of zeros. After this, we can return the number of ones plus best. So let's submit this and see if it works. As you can see, this works and it's very efficient. So if you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.